Before, after.
Easy beauty secrets.
So this is my face makeup free. I have under eye discoloration, uneven skin tone, redness, and I know with just a bit of the right makeup, I feel like I get a confidence boost, and I can't wait to share with you the products that I feel work the best, but also my makeup artist's secret tips that I feel are going to make the biggest difference to you when you do your makeup in the morning. I'm so excited to share this foundation with you. Gonna pump a few squirts into your hand. With your fingers, you're gonna apply from the center of your face outwards. The trick to applying foundation is always to build up coverage around your T-zone and then blend out. So never kind of start applying foundation here, always start from the middle and blend out. I'm actually gonna do this side of my face first so you can see just what a difference this foundation makes. It still allows your skin to peek through. It's a sheer coverage. You can build up, but you're fine. Just alone with that sheer coverage, it just perfects the skin. So this is one coverage. When I want to touch more coverage on foundation, I will start to pat the product in, such as around the nose, under the eye. I will just delicately pat. The finger I'm using to pat is this finger here. It has the lightest touch on your skin, so it's best for makeup application. It's not even clinging to any pores. It's not clinging to any fine lines. It just looks like your skin, only much better. Okay, full disclosure, my under eye circles do get me down. I always need to cover them. Luckily, as a makeup artist, I've learned clever little ways to really help conceal my dark circles without looking like they're caked in makeup. This is a concealer primer and it's in shade peach, and you could be thinking, peach, my skin isn't peach. The reason it's peach is because it's color correcting. So as soon as this goes on your under eye, it counterbalances any blues, greys and purples in the under eye darkness. It's a little miracle in a tube. I'm just gonna put a tiny dot on the back of my hand. With my finger, I will just dot it on the inner corners of my eye. This is where we get most of our darkness. Now you'll notice this goes on very light, it's very lifting. Pat it to blend. This has really brightened my under eye, but I actually want this to look like the same color as my foundation. So a little unknown secret that us makeup artists do is we will use a color corrector, such as this, under the eye. Then we will apply a little bit more of our foundation over the top. And what this does, it blends in that color correction and it just makes it look like your skin, only much more rested. I hope you can see the difference that this is making. The next makeup artist secret I'm going to share with you is a matte bronzer, a few shades darker than your skin tone. So I'm using this one here and I absolutely love it. It's foolproof. Now typically you would think to use a big bronzing brush, but actually the trick is to use a brush such as this. So it's quite small and it's got a slant, so this really sort of hugs the contours of your face. Tap into your bronzer, tap off. So I'm going to start off by applying the bronzer round my hairline here. The trick here is to almost follow around your hairline, then into your cheekbone. So this is like a number 3. And then around your jawline. So round and then round. It's just like number 3. This is the part that I love to do most with bronzer. It's a really quick and easy way to give your eyes a lift. Take your brush, dab it in, tap off, and then I just squeeze the brush a little bit like that to make it thinner into the socket of my eye. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's just about getting a wash of color. A bronzer worn in a way that just adds a glow instead of making you look more bronzed and tan. It's really just going to lift your entire complexion. So I'm feeling much more confident about this side of my face right now. I'm gonna share with you a secret product, and I call it a secret product. It's because when I wear it, people say, oh, what have you done to your skin? And I've done nothing other than apply this plumping blush glow complexion. It just looks like you've had the most incredible facial. Let me show you. Pump it onto the back of your hand. Then I'm gonna use my middle finger here to tap in. So I kind of go down from the pupil here, find my cheeky part, and then I just dab. And as I'm dabbing, I will go in circular motions up towards the top of my ear. This shade is the perfect mix of a peach and a pink. So it will look very natural on your skin tone. You can't go wrong with it. It's completely foolproof. I'm gonna share with you my secret eyeliner. This shade is a very creamy, peachy shade that will lift. I can't wait to show you how it works. This shade here is a slate grey shade, and it has the intensity to it of a black, just slightly softer. The first thing I'm gonna do is just line the top of my eyelid here. Now to do that, with the darker shade here, I'm going to take my pinky finger and rest it on the top of my cheekbone. This acts as a little stabilizer and it helps you not have a shaky hand. Then I'm going to take the pencil and just kind of do rough backwards and forwards. Don't worry that you don't have to get a straight line with this pencil because it's so creamy. So this isn't a perfect line. Do not worry, because then you're going to get your pinky finger and you're just going to smudge that line. This is going to create a really lovely hue of colour that when you go to apply your mascara, it's going to make your lashes look thicker and fuller. I'm going to use this pencil on my upper waterline. It does take a few times just to get used to the sensation. I think you'll love the results so much you'll find yourself doing it every day. Hold your eyelid slightly open. You're just going to go backwards and forwards on the upper waterline. You can look downwards if that helps. Just concentrate getting the colour on the outer kind of third of the eye, and you'll see even before I've applied my mascara, my lashes look fuller and thicker just by doing that eyeliner technique. This creamy peachy shade, this colour on the lower waterline instantly brightens your eyes and it makes them look just brighter, more lifted and much more awake. I'm also going to use this shade here to further lift my brow bone. So I will just put a little bit underneath my brow. Then I'm going to tap to blend, and you'll notice just gives a subtle eye lift as well. I'm going to share with you a secret mascara technique that us makeup artists do all the time. This mascara has such a thin wand. The reason this thin spoolie works is because if we can apply most of the mascara product at the very base of our lash, this in turn will make our lashes look fuller and thicker right at the base, and then fan out to fluttery, pretty lashes. Just gently pull your eye upwards, rest the spoolie right on the root of the lash, and you're going to wiggle backwards and forwards. It's like little bouncy motions right on the roots, like bounce, bounce, wiggle, wiggle, just to get as much as you can on the root of the lashes. Now I haven't even moved the wand through the mid-length and the tips of my lashes yet, but hopefully you can see already just the difference that this mascara technique makes. Once you put a few layers right on the roots, you can then move the wand up to the mid-lengths and then move it through to the tips. I'm going to do the bottom lashes. The added bonus of a thin spoolie brush such as this, it means you can get right the way to the baby lashes on the inner corner here, which often a lot of mascaras don't reach. It further plays up the shape of your eye, framing every single lash. other side of my face, and then I'm going to show you a Your Lips Only Better lip look. As a makeup artist, I'm always seeking shades of lipstick that will work on pretty much everyone, and I found it in this shade here. Eyeliner will not only make your lip shape look the best it can, but it'll also increase how full your lips look. You're going to start at your Cupid's bow and you're going to move out from one side to the next. I'm going to do the bottom line. If you like your lipstick to look natural, then I'm going to share a secret tip with you, which you can do with your lipsticks at home. Instead of applying your lipstick from the bullet like so, you're going to take your clean finger, dab it into the bullet, and then just pat that colour on. It's going to make your lipstick look more like sheer lipstick stain. So this gives a really kind of natural but defined look to my lips. If I want to play up the colour, then I will apply the lipstick directly from the lipstick bullet. These two work beautifully together, slightly dabbed onto your lips for a bee sting look or for a defined look like I've done here. I've got one final secret to share with you, and it involves your lips and your cheekbones, and this is the finishing touch that really will set your whole makeup look alive, and that is this lip potion. Now this is gloss meets balm. Zero stickiness, maximum comfort. It smells delicious, like a vanilla cupcake. Because I don't want to get lipstick on my wand, I'm going to dab a little bit onto the back of my hand here, and then I'm just going to tap into the middle of my lower lip. This will draw the eye into the middle of my lip, and my lips will look almost kind of bee stung voluminous. And that's all the gloss you need. This lip potion, believe it or not, makes cheekbones look incredible. With my ring finger, I'm going to tap in, just put a few dots on the very high point of my cheekbone here. So I'm not going all the way around, it's just kind of right at the corner of the cheekbone. I just intensify the height of my cheekbones. This gives a really luxurious, sexy glow. It really just brings your whole makeup look together. So those were just some of my secret makeup artist tips. Of course, I've got lots more waiting for you on beautyandtheboutique.com. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.